Hey guys, it's Mike here. I don't know if you can see that very clearly, but there is what they call a trap. Now this was a double trap. When I used to have a lot more guppies, I had a divider in here because I often would get two guppies giving birth at the same time. Now this is in my aquaponics system. You can probably see over here there's lots of roots and stuff, and then there's plants all above. The trap idea is there's this grate in the bottom, and then the babies can go down in here. This mom is so big I can't put the divider in, and in fact, just real quick, I have these other traps here. I have had her in there before, and she is just plain and simply too big. So I have this one that I found in a bunch of fish tank stuff. You can see a couple of babies. This might not seem like the nicest thing to do to the female, and she doesn't really appreciate what I'm doing, but the biggest thing is if she's out in the tank here, I might be able to skim a few babies out of the root masses, or I have these upside down planter cups, or I have these jars with little places to hide. But still, I mean, she basically will give birth and turn around and try to eat the babies. And one of the things, like that guy up there, he's going to get her if he's not careful. But all these other fish in here swimming around will also eat the babies. And some of them are pretty young yet themselves. They've just been big enough they can't be eaten. So I've put them in here. So yeah, just thought I'd show that. Kind of cool. You can see, I mean, they're pretty healthy looking little things, swimming around like crazy, little egg sacs still on them. She was acting funny. She was pacing frantically. She's very, I don't know if you can still see it if she'll face us the right way, but she's still pretty big and kind of square looking. The other thing I did was, as soon as I realized she was acting a bit odd, I think she just dropped another baby there. When I saw her starting to act a little bit off and different, one of the things I did was I put a great big pinch of feed in the tank, fish food, and everybody rushes up. I feed these guys about 3 times a day because I have so many in this big tank. But she went and she ran over to the feed and that was floating, and some of it was sinking, and she was fake eating. She would go around and kind of suck up a little bit of food, but not really, and so on. So I kind of knew, because when she wasn't, sniffing around the food and pretending like she was eating, she was kind of off in the corner by herself, pacing up and down in the tank, kind of like she's doing in the trap. So yeah, we'll let her go, and maybe come morning we'll take a look and see what survives, and see if I can even get a count on them. But there, like you can see, there's an egg that must have been fertilized. She's dropped it. Kind of weird how these work. And I think some of the temperature fluctuations we've had the last few days around here, even though there's a heater in this tank that kind of moderates it, hasn't been doing enough. And so what happens is you get these big eggs and stuff that come out when the conditions haven't been ideal, because this is not the first time I've actually put her in the trap thinking she was going to give birth, but this is the first time she's actually dropped live babies. And also there's the other stuff, the eggs or whatever they are. They may be very early abortion type things that they do, because these guys are even known, if they're in good conditions, good water temperature, fresh water, clean water, with lots of feed, and then that, for whatever reason, changes, like the heater quits and it's cold, they will actually reabsorb the babies and the eggs, and hold the sperm from fertilizing at the same time, which they can actually hold a fair amount. Apparently you only actually have to breed mollies Only so many birthings. They can, if they see a guy and he's any good, he can be the father of a lot of babies for a long time. And I know that one of the other issues I've had is I had lost all my males, and like that guy there, I finally had to go and get some more. I think I had 2 males, and I'd had a bit of a couple of fish die, and I hadn't realized that 2 of the ones that had died were the males. And they do tend to have a short lifespan or something. I think they just work too hard. If you ever have a tank of fish that are live breeders like this, or live birthers, the males are very ambitious. So anyway, thought I'd show you that. We'll talk to you later. Any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. I'll see what I can figure out for you. Ciao.